Ram Ram and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jitu and you are watching Jitu Beats Global. Today in this video, I have a good news for you all that I'm going to start complete FL Studio beginner to intermediate course on this channel absolutely free. And today we are starting it out. From today we are starting regular uploads of the lectures. So I will cover each and everything in detail. So if you want to learn FL Studio, if you are a beginner, then this is going to be a golden opportunity for you. So if you want to come along in this journey, then you can subscribe to this channel and follow the lectures which will start uploading from now onwards. So we have already covered on this channel the introduction to FL Studio software. If you haven't watched that video, you can go on the channel and watch that video. I'm also creating a playlist on this channel named FL Studio Beginner to Intermediate Full Course, and you can watch each and every video of that course in that playlist, and you can go in the playlist section of the channel and can get access to that playlist. So in today's video we are going to cover the process of music making, the flow of music making in FL Studio software. So here we are in FL Studio software and there are a lot of windows in front of us. This extra long window is called what? This window is called the channel rack, and I have already talked about these things, the channel rack, the mixer, and all these kind of things. I have already talked about these. So first of all, what we need to do is that first of all, what we do when we start making any beat, we add samples and instruments to this. This is what? Channel rack. So we add samples and instrument to channel rack. From where? We add sample and instrument to channel rack. Let me detach it. You can click on this arrow and click on this detach button, so this will not disappear again. Okay, so we need to add samples and instrument to channel rack from the browser window. This window is called browser window and this is called the channel rack. So we will add samples and instrument from this browser window to this channel rack. And if you want to add some external samples, the downloaded samples to your FL Studio's browser, then what you can do is that you have to go to option and then go to file settings, and thereafter you will see this type of user interface. Here you will see these folder icons, so you can click any one of the empty folder icon and thereafter your folder, folder picker will open up. And if you are using MacBook, then you will see this kind of interface, and if you are using Windows, then you will see the usual Windows interface. Then you can choose the folder you want to add. You can browse that location where your folder is located, where you downloaded the samples, and you can add that folder and can click open. So that will be added to the browser window here, and you can access those samples from the browser window here. Today in this video we are going to use free samples from Cymatics. The sample name is Astro Hip Hop Sample Pack. So we are going to use Cymatics Astro Hip Hop Sample Pack to demonstrate the channel, how channel rack works in FL Studio. You can download these sample pack free of cost from Cymatics website. I will give the link in the description below, so you can download it and can follow along with me. So we will add these 4 samples, because if first of all in each and every song, what we usually do, we either make chords or melodies, or we make drum patterns. In this tutorial I am going to make drum pattern first, because I want to show you how channel rack works. So we will add some sample for basic elements of a drum beat, that is kick, clap, hi-hat and snare. You get by default these samples, which are the default samples of FL Studio. You can listen to them. This is the kick, and this is the clap, and this is the hi-hat, and this is the snare. But I don't like the default samples, so I will add my own samples which I downloaded from the internet. These are free of course. You can also download from the link given below from the Cymatics website. So I will open the drums one shot, a drum one shot. I will open the kick and I will choose a kick. I will choose the kick which I like the most. So I like this kick. What I will do that I will click on this, I will drag and drop it on kick. Okay, so this will replace the existing kick, and thereafter I need a clap. So I will see in the clap folder. So I like this clap. I will drag and drop it on clap. Okay, so this will replace the sample, and thereafter I need hi-hat. So here are the cymbals, and in cymbals you will get hi-hats. So I like this hi-hat. I will drag and drop it here on hi-hat, and thereafter we need a snare. Okay, so here are the snares. Okay, so we'll drop this snare here, and we will take one more sample of percussion. Okay, so we will drag and drop it on empty space. If you want to add another sample, extra sample, then you can drag and drop it on empty space. Or you can also do one thing: you can right click on it, and click on the open in new channel. So this will be added to the channel rec. Okay, so I will delete it because I have already added it to the channel rec. Now we will make a simple drum beat, and we will see the what are the features which are being provided in channel rec. So the flow of, first of all, I want to explain you the flow. The flow is that we will make a beat in channel rec. Okay, thereafter, after the making the beat, we will assign mixer track to the each and every sample. Here you can see that there are a few numbers, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. These are the number of the mixer track on which the sample is assigned. Okay, if you see empty space in front of some sample, you can see it here. Okay, so that means that this sample is not assigned to any mixer track yet. So what we will do is that we will assign it to a new mixer track which is not already assigned to above samples. So we have 1 2 3 4 here, and we will assign it 5. Okay, so this is the one way of assigning mixer tracks to samples. But if you have each and everything like this, and boxes are empty, then what you can do is that you can select all these samples. If you double click here, then all the samples will get selected. Then you need to come to the mixer, and then after coming to the mixer, click on the number 1 channel. Thereafter thereafter you need to right click on this, then channel routing, then route selected channel starting from this track. So all the channel will automatically get routed to the mixer track. Okay, so this is the thing. Now I need to explain you the flow of how we will make the beat, how we will process the beat inside the FL Studio software, because we have a lot of things. We have the channel rec, we have the playlist here. Okay, we have the mixer here. So how the process will go on? So first of all, we will make the beat, we will make the drum beat or instrumentation or chords or melodies in channel rec. Like I have to make something real quick. Okay, so let's make some beat now. Yeah, so I have made a pattern of kick and as a simple pattern of the snares. Now I will make a pattern of hi-hats. What you can do is that if you want to make hi-hat pattern, you can click on first empty bar or box or whatever the step, first empty step. Then you can drag your mouse like this. So each and every step will get filled by the pattern. So now if you listen to it, then it sounds like this. So it's a little bit faster, है ना? So what you can do is that you can right click over here, and you can click on fill each 2 step. So it will fill each 2 step and will leave 1 step empty. So now it will sound like this. Okay, and now we can also use what this thing is. This is snare. Okay. Okay, and now we will use the so this is the simple drum pattern. Okay, now what we will do after making drum pattern and chords and melodies here in channel rec, we will draw this pattern and arrange this pattern in playlist. Okay, like this. Okay, this is pattern 1. We will arrange it in playlist. After arranging the pattern and all the codes and melodies which we will learn how we will make them in future videos, after arranging all of them, what we will do is that we will mix them in mixer. So we arrange them in playlist. Let me deattach it. Okay, so we will make the patterns in channel rec, then we will arrange the patterns in playlist, and thereafter we will mix those patterns in mixer here. You can see that we are seeing each and everything playing here. The kick is playing here. If you will, I will mute it, then you will not listen the kick, and if I will mute the clap, then you will not listen the clap. But if I want to mix them, then I will do it here in the mixer. I will select all of them and then I will adjust the volume accordingly. So the mixing will be done in mixer. Okay, so this is the flow. This will be the flow of process. Like we will make the drums and chords and melodies in channel rec. Thereafter we will arrange it in the pattern in the playlist, and thereafter we will mix it from mixer. Then we will do the song arrangement as per the arranging structure and rules of arrangement that I will describe you in future videos. And at last we will, after mixing, what we will do the mastering. You can do the mastering in the same session, or you can export the whole mixed project in WAV file, and thereafter you can master it in another project, or you can send it to a mastering engineer who can master it for you. So this will be the process of making beats, and we will learn each and everything like the channel rec and the playlist and the mixer and the sampler, each and everything in detail in future videos, future lectures, step by step. So that's all for today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Have a good day. Thank you very much for watching the video. Goodbye.